Deerhunter is special because it's made from the heart and it's made for hunters by hunters.
Deerhunter started in 1985 and now make a range of clothing to satisfy every hunter. These products are made across the world, but it's all distributed from its home in Denmark.
So here we are in Denmark at the Deerhunter distribution centre. Deerhunter, one of the largest manufacturers of hunting clothing in Europe, and this is certainly the largest distribution centre of any hunting product we have. Not only do Deerhunter make brilliant workwear for hunters and hunting clothing, they're also a supporter of the NGO, helping us to fight for the things you love. Today we're going to go into the warehouse and the distribution centre. We're going to look at the museum, meet some of the guys and learn about Deerhunter and Danish hunting.
Walking into this huge building, I didn't know what to expect. But I was greeted by the wonderful team and taken for a quick tour. Every room was spotless and needlessly well lit, whether that was the storage rooms or the offices. Before long, we ran into Lars, the big boss here at Deerhunter.
Quality is very important for us. We have more than, let's say, 90 years experience of production and more years of textile. And this is why we know what quality stands for, and we stand also for the guarantee if something is. We don't back out. We want to solve if there is. Deerhunter started there in 1985 because my father was down visiting a manufacturer of a fabric that we were using on our workwear. And the guy told my father, said, "Mr. Engel, why do you not make your own hunting clothing when you're a hunter? You do all other clothing." This is how it started. And then my father took some fabric home and started the business.
This was my first time in Denmark, and I wanted to explore the differences between Danish and English hunting. It's to better understand the culture and the brand. Part of this learning experience involved going on a Danish-driven pheasant shoot.
Danish hunting is very similar to British way of hunting in many respects. We've got lots of stalking because we have plenty of deer population here, red deer, roe deer, fallow deer and sika. And then we do like our wing shooting as well, so we do a lot of driven pheasant hunts, partridge, do a bit of woodcock, some pigeon, definitely lots of waterfowl. So basically the garments were designed and made for that to start with. Now we're looking worldwide, so in the UK you like a lot of green, you like a bit of camo. In France they like orange, so they have to use orange for their driven hunts. So we do some orange for them. The Italians, they like the lighter garments, the Spanish the same, so we're trying to accommodate everybody in what we do.
Shooting driven pheasants in Denmark is actually remarkably similar to the UK, but there are some nuanced differences that I found really fascinating. Much like in a driven large game hunt in Europe, you do have the horns at the start of the day. So there were three guys playing you into the hunt, which was really nice. It's a good way of telling you that you're about to do something quite special. Much like in the UK, the guns all travel together in a tractor and trailer to each drive, which was particularly good because there was something like 6 different nationalities all shooting together. So during the actual day, it gave you a chance to compare experiences between what would have happened in Sweden or France and Germany. We could all discuss the differences and what we were expecting and what happened. The drives themselves are different. It would be very, very similar to sort of the mid-fens. The topography is very flat, very, very flat, with small copses that they draw the birds into and then drive them out of. And if you're in the funnel where the birds came, you got a lot of shooting. but if you're in outside of that, there wasn't so much. And they didn't try and spread the birds down the line like a gamekeeper in the UK would, which was quite interesting. Also, the number of guns from a UK perspective, to have 15 guns on pegs was different. As everybody who hunts knows, respect for the quarry is really important, and all countries and all cultures show this in a different way. In Denmark, they use what much of the continent do, and it's the tableau of game at the end of the shoot day, where fires are lit and horns are played, much like at the start of the day and at the start of each drive, to play the tune of each species and sex of bird that was shot. We don't do that in the UK. We've got a different way of appreciating the game, and I found it really, really respectful. I did really enjoy that. But the thing I enjoyed most was that the guns are expected to shake the hand of every beater and thank them personally. That was something I'm really up for, and something I could take home and we should transfer to the UK.
Danish hunting is a very mixed thing, because in Denmark you can hunt on very small areas. If you have 10 acres, you can go hunting with all your friends. Danish hunt, it is socializing, shooting ducks, pheasants, roe deer also.
Community is such a common theme through hunters across the world, and is a driving force in why many of us are so passionate about what we do. Anyway, it's time to get back to the factory.
Deerhunter is a hunting brand, but the company behind Deerhunter, F. Engel, is much more than just hunting, which gives the company and the organisation the ability to produce more clothing of better quality at a more affordable price.
All the stock delivered here is stored in boxes in the vast warehouse. But from here, its journey gets a bit more interesting. As Lars says, there are three things that people cannot resist: fire, water, and robots.
So someone places an order with Deerhunter.
Yep.
What happens then? You've got this amazing warehouse.
When the process is that we receive the order, it's typed in the sales department or automatically gone through our computer system. So that means when we are sleeping at night, the robots can forward the orders to us, that they can adjust so it gets easier down to the packing table. And it's really that everything you see behind us here, there's 68,000 boxes integrated in a level on 16 boxes on top of each other. It's what you call a chaos warehouse. It's of our workwear, Engel workwear, it's some little men's trousers and Deerhunter, all mixed into one warehouse. In about 2 months, we will do the next process of the next warehouse on the other side for 66,000 boxes more.
You talked about a chaos warehouse.
Yes.
You don't mean that. There is actually a, yeah.
Everything goes on a barcode, everything knows where it's going. You and I, we couldn't go out and say we want to pick that out there. But those 68,000 boxes, we'll never find it. If we took the old warehouse and you asked me, Lars, could you get this jacket for me? I could do it like that, because I knew where it was. On the hallway, I'd open the box, take it out. But here, everything is taken out of the boxes and put into these plastic boxes like this. And there are 68,000 boxes like this in this system here. And each box is the size it can take 35 kilos weight.
How does the robot get to the bottom box?
It digs.
It digs.
It digs. If you see here, there are teeth on the side here. These teeth go down in the side of the box. In each corner, you see a holes.
Yeah.
That means that this one goes down and takes in the corner, each corner, and it takes it up, and it drives it to the side, and it goes over, takes the next one.
Until it finds the right one.
Until it finds the right one, and if it takes the right one, it can drive off, and then its brothers come and put the other ones back.
And so this is how Deerhunter have brought their distribution network into the 21st century, creating an almost error-free system that sends products to every corner of the globe. But it's not all about robots. It's about people that work here too.
I noticed you've got lots of staff, and you know all the names of everyone here. I've noticed that as well. So.
Almost all names, yes.
Yeah.
It's a family.
Yeah.
See, what my grandfather, he started many, many years ago. Each Christmas, we have a Christmas celebration. A dinner also out here, everybody gets a gift also. But then we hold each other's hands, sing Christmas carol songs, and go around the Christmas tree with everybody.
That's fantastic.
So this is traditions, and we are very much a family tradition company, and we are there for the staff and also for their families. That's what we've been always.
We left the robots and went to see the rest of the facility. All the way from the custom workwear section, through to the warranty repair site, to the vast automated racks of Sunwell, ending up in the small Deerhunter Museum downstairs. I've got to say, I really learned a huge amount on this trip.
Production started in 1927 from my grandfather, and my father came in the 50s and started the men's fashion department. But really back, when we go further back, it was my great-grandfather. On the square in town, he had a textile manufacturer where he was making ladies and children's wear from 1888. Today we have about 195 people in Denmark employed, and we've had about 380 people in Lithuania, and we've got sales teams throughout Europe also. It's tough being part of a legacy like this because it's family, because also it's hard when it's family owned because you put a different energy and different care into it. But it is great to see that we are going into the 5th generation now. My son, he has just started in the company here at the beginning of the year, and he's selling workwear. And I must say, we are proud being a 100% owned, family-owned company.
When you get invited to come and look around a warehouse, it's probably not one of the most exciting things that someone could ask you to do, but when the warehouse is in Denmark to a place you've never been to before, that does change it. Having come here and seeing the business that is Deerhunter has been frankly extraordinary. There's also a real passion with the staff about the brand and the product, and Lars as well. He's unbelievably passionate about stalking, shooting, and the clothing he makes for people to do that.
Deerhunter support the National Gamekeepers organisation for no other reason than they want shooting and hunting to continue around the world, including the UK, for generations to come. This is a brand that we're proud to be a part of.